Now you know what that means, G. A hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why, should my heart be filled with hate? Motherfucker past, talking about shit that's happening here today. I'm on my knees, oh Lord help me control this rage. I'm being teased like a beast locked within a cage. They're setting traps and almost kill me twice, you see. They won't feel safe till they got me hanging from a tree. I'm still running, but I got the Lord on my side. Pour a drink on the corner for my homies that have fought and died. Ain't nothing changed, I still live my life in fear. I ask you God, where we go from here? From here.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man?
Y'all already know, man. This
T.O.G.
and this Gorilla, man. We here another week, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What's up? So how you feeling, man? How you? I know you was sick earlier. Man, how you feeling now?
It was rough, man. It was rough.
Yeah,
I'm better
you
now.
called me this morning. You sounded bad.
Yeah, it was rough.
yeah. I was saying to myself, are we in jeopardy of missing a week of body?
I knew it, just like a little stomach virus. Something.
You got to hold to some bad barbecue.
Yeah, I got to hold something right. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, but hey, you know what I'm saying, we made another one.
Man, it's so funny. I ate some food the other day, and I thought I was food poisoning for real, because I instantly got sick.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck? Have I got food poisoning? Matter of fact, I was just finna start my job that day. I was like, am I gonna have to call in to be like I'm food?
Man, I know it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta be careful. Be careful now.
Yeah. So look, how was your week?
My week now today wasn't that great, but my week, man, my week was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Working with people, you know what I'm saying? I like that. I like I said, I always get a specific joy seeing people figure stuff out for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people I'm dealing with, they're figuring some things out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Heading down new paths. You know what I'm saying? Doing new things, seeing a future better than what they saw before. So those type of things really impress me. When people, find a way that when they didn't see a way, they find a way. So you know what I'm saying. So my week, whenever I can be around that.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I can be around people who are inspired by moving forward and being something different than what they might have been, my week good.
Okay. Well, my week, I had a good week, man. And we actually took the family out of town this weekend.
Okay.
Went down there to see my sister, my mom.
Okay. How they doing?
They doing good, man. We actually, we said we was getting together to start our reunion.
Right.
We started trying to do a family reunion every year. And so we actually sat down and was able to start planning a little bit. Now, my brother, he didn't make it down, but we was able to get him on FaceTime. So we sat down and started putting stuff together. Man, it was. So I'm watching. So the first night we went down there, the baby boy, he stayed up for 24 hours.
Right.
And so they were asking, they said, why did you stay up all day? He said, well, I had to protect the house. This is what he said. This is what he said about it. He had to protect the house.
Okay.
While everybody was asleep, he had to protect the house. So we laughing and stuff, and I was able to sit around with the younger generation, my nieces and them, and younger daughters, listen to their conversation. They listen to us, and we just tell them how it was when we were growing up and stuff. And man, I had to have fun. So I'm gonna show you how I had fun. Now, anytime I go out of town, when it's time to come back, I get up first thing in the morning, 4, 5 in the morning, so I pack and get ready, get dressed, like wake people up. Hey, come on, time to go. Man, what time we left Atlanta? What time we left? About 6 that evening. So I'm sitting there enjoying myself.
Right,
so it was good, man.
Well, I mean that means that you relax some. That
really did.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to just take. One thing I believe in, I'm a firm believer in is self-care. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to get there and get to the places where you can just relax and be who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because day to day life hold you in a spectrum, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just have to have some place that you can release.
I think everybody in the relax. Now you have, I got a niece that normally she ran to talk. She'll talk very little, or she won't come out the room or however.
Right.
This time, shit, man, she sat down the whole while chopping up. This is the most I ever heard her talk, and she 20.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about she wouldn't stop. She was just talking. I said, okay, okay. Yeah, so everybody get comfortable with each other.
That's good. That's what it takes. And that's what family about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Express himself. Matter of fact, the last week in June, my sister came down
Mm-hmm.
from Cleveland. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Came over to mama house. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it was we got a chance to talk and I got a chance to see things that I hadn't seen about myself through. But I never really knew my father. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I learned a little bit about him. You get to, and a lot of times you don't think about you miss or need him and that stuff, but it gave some type of sense of yeah of what a lot of stuff that I've been doing or have done,
Mm-hmm.
and where a lot of this stuff might have come from. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Good and bad.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's cool, man. I'm
Mhm.
telling you, it's so funny though. Like we 50 plus, and it seems like we just kind of,
I mean, yeah,
you know what I'm
right. It takes
saying?
time to grow.
Yeah.
I mean, anything worth really having gonna take some time. And if you have a life that's worth really having, you're gonna take your time and grow with it
Yeah.
and understand. You're gonna make your mistakes.
Yeah.
You're gonna go through your changes. But you keep God first and move in your truth,
Mm-hmm.
in your understanding, not nobody else's.
Yeah. Well, I'm really. That's been a big thing on working on time. Because I used to waste time all the time. Like just a rush, just a on the go. I don't really kind of slow down a little. I'm really kind of
I mean, man, what can you do?
yeah. You know what
I
I'm
mean, listen, bro.
saying?
Listen, brother. I mean, one thing I've gotten to a habit of is the attitude of gratitude.
Okay.
Just being grateful of what I have, what I'm seeing, and it's not, I mean, it's what I have.
Mm-hmm.
It's great to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm enjoying everything that I'm dealing with. I'm enjoying my job. I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying the people around me. I'm enjoying the things that I'm seeing, and I'm thankful for all of them because I've seen some of the worst conditions in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So when I wake up and look around, you know, and I think about wealth, abundance, and basically, what I'm saying, what does that mean? Good health, wealth, abundance, and good health.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what you think it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, you don't have to set your standard where other people's standard is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in my mind right now, and who I am, I'm wealthy in a lot of ways that what I'm saying doesn't even have anything to do with
Mm-hmm.
money,
Yeah.
and that's important to me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? This stuff that you can buy and sell and show people, I don't give a damn about all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the other day I'm chopping it up with my middle daughter.
Right.
So I'm taking her to volleyball practice, and we're talking about. So we were having this conversation. So I take her and one of her teammates to practice,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so we talking about food.
Right.
So she was like, "Well, Daddy, we getting burnt out on the food that we eat." And so I was like, "Okay." So we asked y'all, "What do y'all want to eat?" And so we bring what y'all want to eat, and then y'all get the way y'all don't eat that. She was like, "Well, that mean we burnt out." I said, "Okay." I said, "So like if I'm out and about in the evening time and they at home, they normally sleep. So I stop and get them something to eat on the way back in. If I'm doing nothing at the house to eat, right?
Yeah.
So they don't tell me, well, Dad, you ain't asked us what do we want to eat. We probably didn't want that day. I said, so I was just really doing out of kindness, just
Yeah.
to make sure y'all eat something, you know. But so I asked the young lady that's in the back seat. I said, well, so do you do this with your parents, like for our food? She was like, well, our parents don't bring us nothing back. They don't bring us nothing, from going out to eat, bringing us something back. And I said, well, can you tell this lady up here that it's a privilege what she getting? You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times they miss it to where, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Jordan, we ain't get them type of moves, what I'm saying, growing up. But Dad, I'm just saying you could ask us what we want. I said, I was just doing out of kind of my heart, baby. But I mean, shit. Now, I mean, if it ain't there, it ain't there, Or if you don't like what we got there, because they were like, we don't like that today. I said, a lot of kids just don't eat today.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so,
mean, it's like like I cooked some steaks one time. I
yeah.
cooked a tomahawk. So me and my wife, we got a tomahawk of people. I cooked some little sirloin at one time. And you know what I'm saying? I cut a little sirloin now.
Yeah.
So I used to come in there and I, see him looking at the pan. I said, okay, so the mother stay cool. Don't eat the tomahawk.
Yeah.
He said, well, it's two of them in here. I said, yeah, one for me and one for your mom.
Yeah.
He said, oh, I don't get no tomahawk. Did you buy a tomahawk? You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I mean, hey, I got you a steak,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of time my Tim the same way, you know what I'm saying, with the little stuff he do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Paying a bill.
Yeah.
I take care of that bill.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, man, pay me, I'm gonna pay the folk. But
Yeah.
if you don't, then just get off the bill. They
Yeah.
won't do it. They won't do
Kids
it. I
these
don't
days,
understand
they
it, man.
they have a different
I don't,
mindset.
I mean, entitlement. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And what makes them think that they're entitled to something when we all entitled to work together and make something happen for each other?
And that's what I be thinking, like, because don't get me wrong, I think we make them feel entitled, but we be on a level like, well, we just trying to make it better for you or give you some things that we probably didn't get along the way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some stuff like
I
that.
get it. I get it. But
But
the
shit,
thing
these
is, you
motherfuckers take a
gotta
whole nother.
listen. When I get through talking to you about it, you don't even want to goddamn get the shit. No more. You like, if I got to hear all that, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna give you a lecture behind this now. That's the kind
Oh,
of
you
time
do one of
that.
them?
Yeah, yeah. You gonna get a lecture behind this
Well, I know
fool.
about them lectures behind some of
Yeah,
them.
yeah. I'm gonna give you this lecture now.
It'd be easy for me to be like, I don't want that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, you either gonna take this or you gonna go in there and eat out.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
on you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong eating sleep for them.
yeah, yeah.
Man,
Hey,
listen.
a sandwich like kids, like my kids, you say a sandwich for them. They be like, what? Like, I gotta curse them. What? I'll be like, boy, we right off a damn
Yeah,
sandwich.
you need to tell them about Appalachian Street. Yeah,
All the street back then,
it
everybody a
is.
sandwich.
Man,
You know,
look.
so that was it was funny. And she came back and said, well, Dad, I see we need to be thankful, we got the parents we got because, she hear about some of the stuff some of her friends go through and she be like, oh, I ain't never smeared nothing like that. So I be telling her, I said, don't always think it's green on the other side. You got, I think they get caught on materialistic sometimes,
I mean, that's
Yeah,
cause what they're seeing. You know,
yeah.
if they're watching the TV and looking at social
Mm-hmm.
media, and like I say, the standards are being set. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but it's up to parents in the house to set the standard of their life. What's really important. That's coming up with your moral compass or your standards for how you view the world and how you show what's important and
Mm-hmm.
how you view the world. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about trends, they come
Mm-hmm.
and go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I teach. I teach that. Okay, yeah, you got this going on, but then next year gonna be something else. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? What you're doing this year ain't gonna be the same. But when you set your path into something that's solid,
Yeah.
some of the intangible standards that have been set of moral value,
Yeah.
then you become a better person.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But other than that, man, listen, what you think about this all these mass shooting that been going on around here, man?
It's sad. I
I'm
mean,
talking
it's
about
sad.
what is going on, bro.
I mean, it's sad. It's like all you see is shooting, like
Yeah, I don't.
death, shooting, death. I mean,
I mean,
I just saw where. I mean, this one on mass shooting I saw.
okay.
So I was just reading. So up in Cinnamon,
Right.
it said a girl, a little 4-year old was shot in the leg in an apartment, right?
What?
No, not it wasn't to the point. I'm sorry, it wasn't to the point. It was Fundale, Fundale.
Okay.
So a girl was shot in the leg in her apartment, 4-year old.
Mm.
So I'm reading and I'm like, man, 4-year old, motherfucking did drive by some stuff. So I'm reading it, and when I get on down on it, they said the mama was holding the leg, holding the wound tight or whatever. And they asked her, how did this happen? And say she shot herself.
Oh,
A 4-year-old shot herself. I'm like, dude, how the fuck?
how
Like,
she get the gun?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. A 4-year-old, like, we got to do better with putting up these weapons. If you're gonna have a gun, I'm not saying
And then
they on
right. I mean, that's on you, but
it. Yeah,
get a lock
lock
for
or
when
put
you
it up in a box or whatever, something.
right. And if you have a regimen that you do, one thing about the military, you just you gotta know when you gonna use it, when you're not gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in the house and children in the house, you got to lock them up because
Got to.
children are inquisitive.
So that
You know what I'm
shit went
saying?
left quick.
I mean, and if you live in a way that you have to have it on you all the time, you need to check how you live.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? These type of things, I know shit happens,
Mm-hmm.
but just practicing precaution.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's
yeah.
what I do. I practice precaution with the things that go on around me. And
Mm-hmm.
that, and then have faith in God. You know what I'm saying? I always have that. So hopefully she be all right. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm looking at the mass shooting, and it always go back to so people act out now, especially now. They're not saying they weren't doing it back then, but you see more of it now. Bunch
But
of mass shooting
I
now.
mean, but they changed the definition of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, the way it used to be is you have a mass shooting like the schools would be a boom.
Mm-hmm.
Now I believe it's two or more people getting shot at a
Yeah.
shot. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when you going through a part, one of them, a party was somewhere and some bunch of shots rang out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand. I get it. I've been through that type of life. I live that, but I mean, this is so unnecessary right now.
I'm talking
I
about the
mean, from where
ones.
I'm sitting at
Yeah.
now, I don't know how necessary it is from where somebody that's might be that might be out in them streets. You know what I'm saying? But from where I'm sitting, and even if you out in the streets and you're looking for a way to make money, there's too many ways you can sit right at the house. And you got strong like that blood. And now, listen,
All the way down here.
all the way down
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
but yeah. So I don't
Well,
know, bro.
so I'm talking. Okay, so somebody one when you get the ones that go to the grocery stores or the churches or schools,
You're right.
and I'm looking at, especially like on jobs, people, the ones that come back to do it normally the ones that got picked on, bullied, or however, or get into it with a manager or a supervisor or whatever. Now these kids are actually coming back and like, how you'll pick on somebody and kind of
Mm.
not thinking of it, what I'm saying, you just messing with them or whatever. Now these kids,
Yeah.
really standing on it like, oh, I'm coming back to see you. So you got to be mindful how you treat your employees or treat people. Period. You got to be
I mean,
mindful of because
I mean
they,
that goes back to
yeah,
do people do those that you have to
yeah,
do.
but
Just
they coming back for you.
yeah. I mean, just be fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Just be honest. You can be. You know what I'm saying? People. I don't know. I mean,
I sure look. I be watching, bro. When I walk up in these stores and anything, man, I'm always looking around. Cause some people be looking like they about to do something.
yeah,
And I take heed to it. When I see it, I kind of say, easy, man. Hey,
yeah.
I said,
The sisters jump up. You know
yeah,
what I'm
man, I
saying?
can't get caught up like this. Oh, I'm looking around. Bang there. Now I walk into
Yeah.
one, I'm looking around. Hey, man.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on. I mean, you just, I mean, this is just the world you live in right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With all this
People
old,
trying everything.
this senseless stuff. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then what about them the Supreme Court knocking down affirmative action?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I saw that. Damn, what else you tell me about what they didn't put? Oh no, you say they found some stuff up in the Hawaii.
The white,
Yeah.
yeah, they said they found some white substance, say traces of cocaine in it. They had them getting it up, man.
See, it's going down, baby.
Look,
In the West Wing or something?
mm, then the West Wing,
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, they
got that crust.
not that milk. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly.
So put that down there.
So everybody trying to get it up.
Yeah,
See the form, baby.
yeah, man. They
So what about I noticed so it ain't just started, but the last couple of years, you see less. I don't want to say less people celebrating, but I just know back when we was young, coming up, even we got up in our 20s, how people celebrate the holidays. You saw more family oriented, or you saw a lot of people out doing it. For the last couple of years, I've been seeing less and less.
Well, a lot of people get more educated to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of time they want to call it woke or whatever, but it's education. That's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what it is. It's information.
Yeah.
Information is coming down in the story that's been told to us for years and years and years, not adding up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now people are looking at it like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And they're looking at, okay, what's going on? What's really happening?
Yeah.
Why we're not in a better position.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've been patient. We've worked with everybody.
Yeah.
We want the best for everybody, but we have to want the best for ourselves. And now people starting thinking about themselves a little more.
And then a lot of times, even on the job, they got you where a lot of people not off on holidays or got you
Right,
working
right,
the day before, day after,
right.
whatever. So you really don't be like, man,
Yeah,
especially during the middle of the week.
right. Like,
Yeah.
why would you want to work a day, be off a day? I mean,
Yeah.
so they ain't even taking it serious like that no more.
Exactly.
So it's getting down to what it really is, capitalism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
getting down to the basics. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People making money.
All about
And
that
yeah,
money, baby.
yeah. And that's certain things, you know what I'm saying, that you have to just be aware of in this lifetime
Mm-hmm.
and be on top of your game. And
Yeah.
pay attention to what's going on.
For real, y'all about to crank it up. What y'all got? What long week coming up?
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess I deal with it, but I ain't been there in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Cause I just be with the traveling and doing this. I got so much to do this month.
I think y'all start up next weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Start up the 15th or something like that.
Okay, that's normally the time. That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good long time, but shit, it's what it is.
Yeah, they got your boy working now. Your boy can't even, what I'm
Oh
saying?
man.
Your boy can't even be there. They gonna miss me.
I mean,
It ain't gonna be the same. It ain't gonna be the same. Look, so we were chopping up earlier.
yeah.
Um,
What up?
so we were chopping up earlier. So we was I just wanted to get some input about far as I don't want to say roles in relationship, but um say like with the man and the woman, like what's expected. We were listening to our wives earlier,
Right.
and we were saying like when the wife fixing plates.
Mm-hmm.
And so I heard, because my wife said the same thing. I heard your wife say, if I'm gonna fix the food, the least you can do is get the drinks, cups or whatever, what you call them,
Yeah. All napkins and all that stuff.
yeah,
Condiments. And
yeah.
like, yeah, all that is fine. But the thing I want more than anything about it is communication. Let me know this.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Now I don't mind doing uh, whatever I need to do to work with the program,
Mm-hmm.
so we can work together and keep building. My thing is not about like I tell her all this. I don't believe in any type of roles. You know what I'm saying? As you build these relationships, you build a relationship according to how y'all are rolling.
Mm-hmm.
What's good for y'all?
Yeah.
What's good for me might not be good for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So people that sit up and try to set a standard on something that they've heard or seen or certain traditions, to me, you do yourself a disservice in that relationship, because that relationship is unique within itself. And then when you come together with another person, you're unitedly and divinely uh, united.
Mm-hmm.
And then therefore, y'all create something totally new. And if you don't explore those different boundaries and different barriers of this relationship, then you never get to the full view of the relationship that you're in.
So should the man and woman get in the kitchen together then?
I mean, whatever makes them happy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not no standard. If like sometimes my wife will go in there and cook and she don't want me to be able to sit there and talk to her while she cooking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're sitting there kicking. Communication is the key.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want me to do? What makes you feel comfortable? What makes you feel loved? What makes you feel like that I'm paying you the attention that you want? You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. And it goes vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have things that you want, that you like. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just work together. You know what I'm saying? And some days gonna be good days for what you want. You're gonna be done with. Some days gonna be bad days. It ain't gonna, I mean, it's just growing.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I know my wife kick me out the kitchen. Get out of here. Get out of here. But then I sit back in the back.
But what you be doing?
She don't like to critique. She
Well,
don't.
don't critique her. Just talk to her.
I mean,
You can't sit in the kitchen talking about don't do that and don't do this.
no,
I
so
wouldn't
it be
do it like
more.
this.
So it be more. It is. It be more like because I can hear the kid. Oh man, it's taking too long. So I'd be like, well, you know, if we did this, you know, this could help this or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
but
It be
but
just
but
more there.
but if the kid's saying that, and that's where to me a lot of relationships do. Cause these kids, I don't know these damn kids for real. I know my woman,
Yo, yo.
so I'm gonna be on my woman's side. You know what I'm saying? As far as you know, what I'm saying these are kids, but if she got a certain way she do it, they gonna have to wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Not because I know a better way to make it faster. I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
My partner doing it.
Yeah.
Here go these little kids think they gonna run her. No, you don't run her.
Yeah.
Don't nobody put pressure on her but me. You hear me? So I run them away. I mean, I wouldn't be studying that shit.
So a lot of time I go to the back. They'll spend a lot of time talking. And I notice, you know what I'm saying, she'll sit there with the kids and they be chopping up while she cooking or whatever. So it get them a lot of, get them time to,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's a good. That's a good time to meet the talk. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, people that you know. I remember when we were growing up. The big thing, the talking time was at the table at dinner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so. That's
That's
so.
yeah. So that's not even
People don't even sit.
right.
I ain't gonna. You got people sit at the table, but I know it's a lot of people. People take their place, say, go watch TV, be on their phone. Then I know some people that doing dinner. You put the phone. It'd be like an hour without electronics.
Right. I mean, because you eat and you talk.
Family time.
Family time.
We're gonna talk
and,
about what happened today.
And if you can incorporate that
mm-hmm.
somewhere within the meal, because when you eating, you feeling relaxed, you feeling comfortable, you feeling good because you feeling your belly up.
Yeah.
Conversation will be more pleasant. You know what I'm saying? Put you on. Cause we'll throw on some jazz or something like that.
Okay.
And sit there and kick it.
Yeah.
And as we sit there and eat together, you know what I'm saying? We talk about the day we do. I mean, do little stuff that you know what I'm saying. A lot of times, really, it's not nothing heavy at all. Just sweet chilling. Yeah.
Cause a lot of times, if you pay attention, man, everybody gonna have their phone or tablet sitting around eating.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't nobody really eating because you on your phone and
every now and then I might do something like that but most of the time that we eat, we gonna have a conversation.
Yeah.
We gonna converse about something. We gonna, I mean, we gonna just
Yeah, half people ain't got a dinner table in the house no more.
Yeah, nah, we ain't got it. Nah, we do the TV trade.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She got one over there, I had one over here,
uh,
and we sit there and talk and chill. See, y'all got the kids. See, those things.
Man, when I tell you,
yeah,
it's tough, dude.
Man, listen, I went on Twitter.
Okay.
I'm a alumni of Just Leadership. Just Leadership is a national organization for former incarcerated individuals that's moving toward leadership positions within inside the world. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
On a national level. And they tweeted something about me. I had no idea. Listen, man, this is how God is amazing.
Yeah.
I had no idea that this was gonna happen like that. That we knowing that. You know what I'm saying? I saw it. I was like, and it was like on some shit like, what the hell? Who put this in here?
Yeah.
But it's just the organization did that. It's not much for but it's good to me.
Yeah.
So I was proud of that.
And congratulations on that too. When I saw it, because I mean that's worldwide, bro. I mean you can run the world.
Yeah. and it's just what it was is I was helping with assimilation of reentry.
Yeah.
So when guys coming out of prison, they have certain obstacles they have to go through.
Uh-huh.
in order to stay out. You know what I'm saying? And you have to do these things to maintain your livelihood out here.
Yeah.
And so we these what we the UAB and we did a simulation of they got a card saying what their whole situation was.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them was, you know what I'm saying, had felonies or whatever.
Okay.
And they had to go to different places to get it. And they have something like you might need an ID.
Okay.
You might need a birth certificate. So you had to go to these different stations that was doing these things to get these services.
Yeah.
And hell, you had like 20 minutes to do certain things. You never get finished. And then people, while you trying to do the, people doing the sneaky shit, trying to get getting put in jail.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So if I catch you trying to jump line, pay somebody jump line, you go to jail.
Mm.
So you know what I'm saying? People were going to jail because they couldn't navigate their way through these services, these agencies, fast enough to get these things done.
Gotcha.
So just imagine being out here with no transportation, no ID. You let off a bus with $10 in your pocket.
$10.
You've been gone for 20 years, and they drop you in the middle of Birmingham.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Yeah, what can you do?
If you ain't got family, what you got? Homeless. You down there downtown. You at the firehouse. You doing what you can do.
Yeah.
If you got your wits by yourself.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So reentry is very important because they put so much emphasis on carrying people to prison doing time, but over 90% of the people that go come out.
Yeah. So what we gonna do then? Oh, we ain't think that far.
So we thinking that far.
Exactly.
We thinking that far. We trying to come up with ways to help from the inside out.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we working on different stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, and that needs to be talked about more. Cause like I say, you just said like a lot of people do go to prison.
Yeah.
Like, what we gonna do after?
Yeah.
After
when they come out,
rehab or rehabilitation or whatever.
I mean, what options do they have inside of there to get started on what they need to be doing? Because you don't need to start when you hit out. You need to start from it now.
Inside,
you know what I'm saying? I had to start it now.
Yeah.
I had to start making changes there in the midst of the beast.
And then what's so crazy? I mean, even after that, they limit it. You limit on what you can do.
When you get out, you can check. You know, when I came out, I was boom, 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 but I couldn't get a job, so I had to start my own thing.
Yeah.
Because everything I tried to do or was gonna do was cruel and demeaning.
Yeah.
I'm sick of toilet bowl cleaning. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you can't get a job, you can't vote.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, but you still paying tax on every dollar that you make.
But that's my thing. You can only get bottom paying job.
Yeah. So so I want to navigate a way to where they get jobs that they can at least compete in society with. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of talent that's in prison. You got a lot of talent that come out of prison.
You got all your talent. I mean, you got some talented, some smart, talented people. You just made a mistake.
We just can't throw people away.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's what you discard them. But you discarding the next multi-genius.
Yeah.
You don't know who these people are.
Exactly.
But if you open up these avenues where they can make choices to come through a place, get the help they need, get the healing that they got to have, because you have to do you first.
Yeah.
Before you look to do anything for anybody else. So you got to heal. So it's a process. It's a vision.
Mm-hmm.
I see reentry being just as big as the incarcerating population. You know what I'm saying? Because if you put them in, we got to have somewhere we can start, getting them ready for the world when they get out. We can't just let them, because they're just gonna add to the turmoil that's going on, especially in our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, think about this. Think about some of our own people. Think about if Jay-Z. He'll be
Right.
Okay, smart, can stand up in the business,
right,
and there with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? But they do was a drug dealer and all this type of stuff back in the time.
Say that what you say?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, now what if he would have got caught and went to prison? Now you missing that smart genius. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got a lot of cats that's in there, probably just smart as Jay-Z, or make that type of, even 50 Cent.
Right.
Think of 50 Cent.
Yeah. I mean,
shot up 9 times?
Yeah. and still get. I mean, because God offered opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even with me, God offered opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So He offered opportunity, even in my case, so I can give opportunity
Mm-hmm.
because He knows my heart. You know, I'm gonna actually do.
Yeah.
See, I know what $1 million can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as many billionaires or millionaires we got, you know, and much corruption in our, especially our incarceration system.
Yeah.
Much,
Definitely.
we're not putting that into trying to
Yeah.
do something for people that really that can't really. Not saying they the best people in the world, but they got some good people in there.
Yeah.
It's good people everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
You look at the prison. You look at the prison system. You look at the people that go fight for the country and come back to nothing.
I did both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
I did both of them. You know, and there's a lot of veterans locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, it's just
Locked up
you start
or
right there. Yeah, homeless
yeah,
man.
but they done fought for the country.
Yeah, listen. I got one little guy, one of my little friends. He homeboy be coming around from Chicago. Every time he see me, man, I watch that car for you know all that right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew him from the Giant.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? He was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? He just homeless right now. You know what I'm saying? So we'll chop it over, sit down and talk for a minute. You know, but he was a veteran. I'm a veteran. You know what I'm saying? Vietnam, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying?
I saw about a week or two ago. I saw on Facebook where this young lady was out and about. She saw a homeless woman barefoot, and she hit Facebook and said, "Look, guys, I really need help. Do anybody?" She said, "I would give her a pair of my shoes, but the lady wore size 11."
Mm.
She said, "Do anybody have an extra pair of shoes? You can, you know what I'm saying, let this lady." I think she told the lady, "I'll be back." And she came back and took that lady a pair of shoes, and the lady, just broke down crying, like 'cause she didn't believe she was coming back.
Mm.
And I said to myself, "Wow, what if all of us started doing that?
I mean, I mean,
Because we see them all the time."
the thing about it is, one dude said something. It's hard to tell the real from the fake out there.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, like I see guys that might have some mental issue, but they don't have physical issues.
got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not that I see, not you didn't see no limps, no nothing, no missing limbs, or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So I'll be thinking like, why are you not working?
Mm-hmm.
That the what it is, workforce or whatever,
Yeah.
they pay you every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then if you having problems, um, what systems are you using to go try to get a little help from somewhere? You know what I'm saying? So it's the person. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've dealt with homelessness a couple of times,
Mm-hmm.
but I refused to stay right there. You know what I'm saying? I did other things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? God blessed me to have people
Yeah.
and do things within my life that didn't really turn everybody against me.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I can't
I
tell you.
think sometimes they probably just need, like you just said,
I
probably
just-
need a little guidance.
Yeah, just follow your heart. If you feel like this person is, follow your heart. Some days I'm like, okay, I got compassion and empathy, and some days I be like, and it's a different spirit that come to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Each person is different. You know, I know some dude to pull up on me and I'm like, oh no, this dude ain't. You know what I'm saying? Go on with that. And then some dudes I really know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, that's going through something. You know what I'm saying?
I remember this cat. I was getting ready to go inside a Walmart. This dude standing out there, and he was giving out CDs. So he gave, I'm walking in. He gave, "Hey brother, take this." And I'm like, "Oh, I appreciate it." So as I'm walking, when I came back out, he said, "Hey bro, why don't you donate? Donate to the cause or whatever, some stuff like that." I said, "I ain't got it right now, man." That dude politely took his CD back. So he took his CD back. I'm like, "Really?" So I see him later on. He come riding by. "Hey, you got a CD?" I said, "No, I don't want it."
That's what I'm saying. So
he took his CD back, man.
Yeah,
He like gave it to me, like, "Hey, brother, take it."
Yeah, some and then those the ones that not That was just his game. You know what I'm saying? You know, I remember I was in New York one time, and you know, you going through the turnpike to get onto the train,
Yeah.
and they got a little thing where you can buy your ticket. So I'm going to there to buy the ticket. The dude standing on the corner right there. He said, "Man, the ticket like $5, some shit like that." Man, I got a ticket $3. I said, "Nah, bro, I'm all right." You know what I'm saying? So, dude, like, you rather pay the. I said, "Look at that motherfucker. I don't know who you know.
You can't make me.
You can't make me think.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
He just mean mug like. I said, "Man, listen, all right, all right."
Yeah.
I don't know you, motherfucker, but basically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just be the game they run. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy. You run a game on the like the poorest community.
I mean, you acting like we got something.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Man,
mean, listen, bro.
I'm a paycheck away from nigga being with you.
Yeah.
I just stay with you.
Yeah. So you know, it's just not. I mean, one thing I learned real everything ain't always what it seems.
Mm. Yeah.
Everything ain't always what it seems. You know what I'm saying? People be going through it. They just don't show it.
Yeah.
They have faith in God. They sit back and they say, God don't have it. And they really believe that. And they be at peace with it.
Yeah.
When you have that type, man, I mean, man, listen, I sat in place and I just had peace, man. Cause when you got that type of faith, you just gotta have it. Ain't nothing you can really, what are you tripping on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on now. If you got that faith.
Mm-hmm.
People always talk about faith, but faith gonna be shown.
Yeah, because I mean, you got a lot of people always say that, but still be worried, stressed out.
Hey, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah, I believe in him.
I believe.
But right after that, you stressing and.
But I ain't seen that yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. I mean, you got to know.
Yeah.
I knew. Well, I know now. You know what I'm saying? I just be chilling.
I remember this older lady that saw me in Walmart before. She said, "Babe, I see God in you," and it made me think. So I said, because I said a lot of people always, talking, saying God, always shooting you a Bible verse, constantly, not per se walking in them footsteps like that. And I'd be like, well, you ain't got to tell me you believe in God every day. You know what I'm saying? Because your action will show me that you believe. You know what I'm saying? I will see it. So I always kind of look careful the ones that always Bible verse, God, Jesus, come out their mouth. And I'm looking over here, man, you just knocked this lady out yesterday.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, to me, it's funny because when you read the Bible, and then, you know what I'm saying, when you read it, and it says that Jesus told the folks, they asked him, why you hang around these thugs and killers and all. He said, well, the well don't need a physician. Basically, if y'all so holding out, then y'all already got what y'all looking for.
Yeah.
These people who need, you know what I'm saying, they ready for me to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you just have to have the type of heart that, you can't worry about what other people think.
Yeah.
And how they feel about how their God is dealing with them.
Mm-hmm.
You just build your own relationship.
Yeah.
And walk in that relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically like the 91st Psalms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, dude, some funny stuff. So I was riding the other day over in our neighborhood. So, like I told you, about Mexicans kind of, moved in a little bit over there. So now I think we got Mexican dogs.
What?
Yeah, Mexican dogs. I'm telling you, it's a slew of them. They walk in a pack. And they lay in the road. They just look at you. Got to go around them. I'm talking about you can honk the horn or whatever. They won't get up. And I'm talking about these some big dogs. And they it be like dogs I ain't never seen. Like Mexican dogs or something. These motherfuckers they know trash days. And I think what happened though, but see by them giving us some big green cans, it kind of messed them up. They can't just really go knock over trash like that.
Yeah, dude was saying that the other day, saying the dogs don't they go find trash somewhere else or some shit.
Yeah, somehow they find it.
Yeah.
But man, that's what I'm saying. I think these Mexican dogs, dude. I'm talking about they not moving. it reminds me of the kids standing in the road, just say yesterday, they popping firecrackers. Man, you can't stand out in the middle of the road popping firecrackers. You see cars coming, you got to move, man. They like,
I mean, that's parents
man.
and the doggones. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what's crazy? Like, they say it's illegal to pop fireworks inside of Birmingham.
Oh, I don't know. They've been doing it for
Yeah, they
years.
say that's a law, and I'm like, everybody popping.
Everybody popping. I don't know. I don't know where that law was at.
Yeah,
They've been popping it
they
for
say it's
years.
illegal to pop firecrackers in
Yeah.
Birmingham.
They sell them in Birmingham.
I mean, they so.
So if they sell them here,
I'm telling you, they say it's illegal.
I mean, you go on the corner somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
firecracker bill or whatever it is.
And they say it's illegal. I'm like, well, shit, what is over the mountain? Is that considered Birmingham because they do a fireworks show at 9 o'clock on
I mean,
4th of July?
I guess I don't know. They got some way of making it happen. I mean, um,
When the last time you pop firecracker?
I ain't popped no firecracker for so long.
So no.
Man, I ain't did that shit. I got some homeboy that go spin a grip.
Yeah, I know some people that go spend some money on. I be like,
no money on that,
what?
man. No.
I told my wife, I said, man, spend some money on fireworks, man. Look, you gonna spend all that money and you pop them crack, they be going like 2 seconds.
Man, I'm not
I
gonna.
be like, man, I spent $500,000 on
I
5 minutes.
I don't like all that damn noise around me.
Yeah, it kind of freaks me off.
And then, I'm kind of shell shocked.
Yeah.
I been did something crazy, you know.
I think I popped the firecracker in my hand when I was young. And I was like, oh, that ain't what I like.
Yeah, I ain't.
Yeah.
No. I don't do the firecracker.
Yeah, but I'm glad it's over because, man, they popped them all night.
Yeah.
I was at work hitting them.
Yeah, they popping all over here.
Yeah, people like, man, we gotta go to work in the morning, man. I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, that's why you on holidays like the 4th of July, you got to go and get Monday, Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? You got to go and get the whole 4 days.
Yeah.
I remember they used to do that.
Yeah.
They used to do that.
Yeah.
I guess
I know,
it done got changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, capitalism.
Yeah.
Man, shit, everybody trying to make money now.
Yeah, economy. Look at the economy going. Then, you know what I'm saying? I seen a thing that Smuckers, the jelly place.
Yeah.
So they finna build a thing, and they starting job $23 an hour.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna.
I look at. I got. Don't quote me. I got to look at the fly again.
Yeah, they be. I mean, all these little places be start you with all that money. They gonna work it like a Hebrew slave. Ain't no off day. 7 days a week,
Hey,
12 hours a day.
You cover with it.
Hey, I mean, good money.
Yeah, I know you do.
Man, you sleep, you can't spend it.
This.
You
That's
have
like I
to-
used to think about my granddad and them back in the day when they used. Cause he, when I really saw him, he was doing day shift, so he was pretty cool then. But he'll go back and forth every now and then, a little overtime, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the way they do things now, you have to be at them baby like you live there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. I mean, that's no life. Good money, but it's no life. Like, if you're a family-oriented person, man, you'll never see your family no more. Because, by the time you get off, you got to go home and get some rest and go back.
You just gotta have a plan. You gotta
Can't
plan.
do it long.
Yeah, you can't do it long. You
didn't get it, baby.
Get it, shit and get it.
Yeah.
You gotta-
I want to miss
Hey,
it. I want to miss
I don't miss you. You gotta be there.
it. So with 2, 3, 5, you're playing.
I mean, because if you ain't doing that, you're gonna be wide open in that motherfucker for the rest of your life. You gotta go and get that plan together.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, why I did a thing that I put myself $1 million on a piece of paper,
Mm-hmm.
and I wrote out a business plan
Okay.
on what I would do with it, just to see how I would spend this money. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was I feel like, you know what I'm saying, how do you handle your business? And this not even $1 million cash. This is like $1 million in your equity and all that other stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Credit or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? And what would you do and how would you build your enterprise from that? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, like trust fund folk get that meal and then what they'll do. And we always say we want this money, but what do you? What would you do if you had it?
And that's a good question, man. I think a lot of us need to ask yourself, because we always say we want to be a millionaire.
Right.
Well, it's no plan after being a millionaire.
Right.
Because you can't live off 1 million.
Right. Right. What you gonna do?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
you gonna
that's dope.
how you gonna pull yourself to the point where you know that? Because if you plan for it, if you go and set it out there, write it out,
Mm-hmm.
most likely it's coming.
Yeah.
Because you have set yourself in this zone to where, okay, I see what I can do here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So subconsciously you put yourself on the track to make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, I do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
vision board, stuff like that. Stuff that,
Some
that
people think you get a million, you live off that for the rest of your life.
yeah. I
And
mean,
it may be gone so quick.
man, listen, millions a stepping stone.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing,
Yeah.
you ain't got but $50,000.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Exactly.
I'm talking about serious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, because you got to think taxes.
Taxes
A
off the
lot of
rip.
us don't know about that. That you got to pay on that. And then a lot of times we never we even financial literacy, so we gonna go. Hey, mama need a house, daddy
Right,
need a car,
right.
a home, or we finna go bar the poppin'. You look up, you got 100,000.
You feel me? I'm telling you, man. Hey,
Yeah.
you buying scat packs and
Back
all
broke.
type of around this mother
Back broke.
speed,
You know,
zooming through
now
there.
they got you where they want you.
Yeah.
Now you got to go buy a pack. It's over.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Once you get man this.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question.
How do you really do that?
Yeah.
What is it?
Once you get a million, what would you do?
What you gonna do? I mean, we talk millionaire shit, but do we know what millionaires do?
Mm-hmm.
So how can you understand that type of money if you don't know what it can do and what you can do with it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Because rich folks always think of how can they make more money. But they got to, you know what I'm saying? They got to can't stop there. You got to create another way to
Another
continue
source
to
of
make.
income.
Yeah.
You got to do that.
Yeah.
And then you in building an empire, you have to put the brick and mortar together,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to build relationships. You have to communicate.
Yeah.
You have to have the vision to see what is your true purpose and what God has for you,
Mm-hmm.
so you can walk into that divine understanding to make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't do it without Him.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know what I'm saying. So her, or however you look at them, whatever you want to look at.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that type of growth, and are we ready for that? Are we ready to grow like that?
Yeah.
A lot of times I see a lot of things within the side of our society. Just my opinion is that we don't want to grow up. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna grow up. I'm gonna keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also gonna have and give all type of kudos to whoever do what they do.
Yeah.
Because we need each other.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like this, I don't judge nothing.
Yeah.
Do what you do because that's the best of you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna always be the best of me.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, you when you asked that question, that made me think. I always say, man, I want to be rich.
Yeah.
What's the plan after that?
Yeah. What's the plan? What you doing? How you moving? What you think about?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we get caught up in petty shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Petty things that go on, petty people around you,
Yeah.
petty understandings, you know what I'm saying? Low vibrational thinking, you know what I'm saying? Then you get caught up in that and it really just drag you down. But when you really do something, you extend yourself. You get out of those, those hang-ups, those pits. And all you gotta do is move your energy away from it. Just, once you start really righteous going for it,
Yeah.
a lot of people gonna fall off anyway.
Yeah, it made me. Hey, I gotta go start putting some stuff together because that really made me think.
I'm just trying to tell you,
Yeah,
bro.
what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
I always I think sometimes we ask each other, what would you do if you had $1 million? What would you do if you had $1 million?
But have you made a comprehensive plan?
Yeah, no plan.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, I got a plan.
No plan.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is generational wealth.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times, your vision ain't really resonating to anybody else but you because it's your vision.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody can't see what you see.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people just not gonna see it. They'll think you're crazy, they'll think something wrong with you. But see, when God start dealing with you, when He tell you that, this got to happen, that got to happen, that got to happen, it seems like it should be easy. Well, my nigga, man, if I got to say one thing about my God,
yeah,
He think I'm way better than I am. He got more. He think more about me. You know what I'm saying?
I think you do with a lot of us,
Yeah,
right?
that's what
You
I'm
know what I'm
saying.
saying?
So if you know that
We
about
small
yours,
minded. Yeah,
we small
we
minded.
small minded.
Yeah, cause we gotta
God
understand.
got bigger
Right.
plans
So
for
you
you.
got to start
Thank
having
you.
that vision,
Yeah,
not your vision, because
yeah.
we're limited on this realm. Right? We're limited in understanding. We're limited in really getting information.
I also heard like if you want to be rich or whatever, wealthy, whatever, you got to start carrying yourself even before you become that. Kind of start walking into it.
Napoleon
Yeah.
Hill, Think and Be Rich.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you got to
I
start
read that book. I mean, you just it's just about
mindset.
it's
It's a
about
mindset.
yeah, getting first and foremost, get to know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Because you need to know your power, your limitation. You need to understand your sensitivities, what makes you this. Once you know yourself, then you conquer yourself. You really done conquer the world.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right, well, how we looking? We got 5 more minutes, y'all. 5 more minutes. You feel
In
me? So you know what I'm saying. So
it? You in it?
just think about these things we talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's all about neighborhood, community, and family. It's all about the love that we extend to one another and the love that we want to be extended to ourselves.
Yeah.
Give it, then get it back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't have to always think that we dealing with our enemies.
Mm-hmm.
If you walking in the light of God, God gonna put everything you need in your path. That's what he did to me. Now I don't know. He might not do it for y'all, but he did it for me.
Dude, what's crazy? We ain't got long. It's almost football season again.
Right? Right?
It's July. Yeah, so it's almost football season. So I was sitting back watching for the last couple of days. I been watching. I went back to the 2013 season of Florida State when they won.
Oh Lord,
And I'm just telling you,
man, y'all gotta wait.
no, they was special. I was like, they was really good. Not
Yeah.
being biased. Like
Nah,
they was really
nah,
good.
no doubt. I'm not. I'm
I was
not
looking
taking
at some,
that.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure when the other team won a championship, if you go back and watch their season, you know, if you can go back and watch some of their games that season, you'd be like, damn, they were destined to win. Because there's some teams that
That's how I feel about 2010 Auburn team. They were
destined.
tough.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, but I feel like that about 2004 with Cadillac.
I mean, but they couldn't play that. They couldn't play that year. That's all they couldn't play the championship because they was on like a probation. But they
Yeah,
had that type of team.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. If you can go back and watch some of them games, man, it's special.
yeah. They really were.
Jameis Winston was really that dude.
Well,
Dude, go
he
watch. I'm
was,
like,
he
I'm
was.
because you gotta think that year, you gotta think he's a freshman.
Right, right.
And so you talking about well, he's
But
a
I'm gonna tell
redshirt
you,
freshman. He's a redshirt freshman.
the play was that kick return.
Oh, we're talking about against Auburn. Yeah, yeah, to bring him
Yeah.
back.
Okay, I'm
But you,
thinking about the championship game. You
okay,
talking
no,
about
I was
throughout?
just talking about the
Okay,
season. I
throughout
ain't
the
even I
game.
wouldn't even
Okay.
think. But yeah, but for them to even come back on Auburn like that,
Yeah.
because Auburn had a good team.
Yeah.
So at some point, you got to think by them being down like that too. They defense, they had some dogs on defense.
They did
Some
good,
they can play
man.
now. Don't get me wrong, that kick return was huge.
Huge.
So yeah, yeah, but definitely, I was watching. I said, man, I didn't realize James Winston really could really throw that ball.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, watching this cat was gunning it. Like he'll sit in the pocket and take them licks all like that. You know what I'm saying? So he had to be 18, 19.
Yeah.
Playing against some grown men out there because they were coming.
They were coming.
Yeah, so
I mean, the whole James Winston thing
mm,
was phenomenal. Being from Alabama,
yeah,
going first,
mm,
all that,
yeah,
all that stuff.
Heisman and all
Yeah,
that.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying. I remember different places when where I was at, they was telling them folks when
mm,
he stole the crab leg or something. Man, listen, boy, listen, they ate that up,
yeah,
bro.
they did
They
that.
ate that up, and then
Yeah,
when the other little,
section.
yeah, they ate, and they had that little boy, hell, hog tied and put away,
Yeah,
man.
they did.
And you don't know, we don't know what happened. A lot of times, right? So it's just like we have to realize that you can't throw people away.
We'll do it all.
We throw out. I mean, well, I don't. You know what I'm saying? At least try. But if once I try, you show me you still ain't shit, then I'm through with you now. I ain't gonna keep trying now, but I try.
Cole, we see you talking about Woodlawn in the house.
That's right, my nigga. That ain't my Woodlawn, baby.
You said Woodlawn in the house. Then he says wrong time.
Oh hell no!
Yeah.
You lost me there, bro.
Exactly.
You lost me there, man.
We see you, my boy. Look here, man. We thank everybody for joining in on the conversation.
Hey, if you missed the beginning stuff, no, go back and watch it again, bro.
Like said, if you miss it, rewind me back.
Rewind me back and picture me rolling.
Look, man, we about to get out of here. Anything else you got to say before we go?
Man, love, peace, and blessings. Man.
Yeah, man. We love y'all, man. It's 7 o'clock next Wednesday, man. We out.
Yep, because we finna go now.
Yeah.
Soon as
I gotta go to work.
Yeah, soon as
I work.
Okay.
Yeah, the hunt is on. Every step I take is with my gauge. I'm selling dope. I can't live on fucking minimum wage. A young black man, now you know what that means, G. A hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why should my heart be filled with hate?